In Kochi, Vaitala is the central hub of Kochi. So if you want to go anywhere, you have to go through Vaitala.
There's the Vaitala hub is there, metro stations are there. Also, it is very well connected to a lot of schools and hospitals at the same time, the location. So this was very attractive to us. Plus, it's in an island at the like we are living in the city, but at the same time we get the kind of away from the city sort of feel also. So that's nice.
Currently, in this time where land is not available at all in Kochi, most of the prime lands have already been taken up. So it's quite rare to get such a location. That's one of the things which attracted us also. So SOBHA, I think it's mainly the brand. When you think about SOBHA, you know that you are assured quality, and the main thing is all about trust, whether you get the apartment, because when you hear the news, always you hear delay in getting an apartment, delay in building, but you have never heard SOBHA have that problem.
For me, it is because I grew up in UAE, so I have seen a lot of SOBHA constructions. I admire the work done. So that is the reason, and then we know that it is always, it's a quality brand, and that it will assure us that we'll get an apartment that is worth living in.
One thing is that whenever you call, if I want to see something, immediately they tell us that, yeah, please do come. So there was no hiding of facts, or there was no delay in updates. Always there has been updates. Whenever you ask for an update, there was an immediate call for an update. They used to tell promptly, the post-sales people knew what is happening in the construction. If anything is getting delayed, they immediately told us, this is the issue, but there has been no issue.
So I think when I saw the model apartment, it really came to life. I felt that this is a place that I could build a home in, and the quality of the work, everything, lighting, all of that, and I really liked how the interior was done and everything. So this is what basically we kept in mind, how much space we want. So it was quite spacious when we saw it also. It kind of matched what we were looking for.
Once we acquired, first thing we tell is our parents, naturally. And when I told SOBHA, they immediately said, that's a good choice.
So being from UAE, I've grown up going to Atlantis, etc. So this place definitely reminded me of that. The gate reminds me of the arch that's there in Atlantis. There's a lake view and everything, which makes it really fun. It's like a watery wonderland. So definitely brought back some very fond, happy memories, and it kind of feels like I am in Dubai here in Kochi.
The location is one of the major factors that contributed to my decision in buying this apartment. And Vaitala is a prime location, as we all know. We have hospitals nearby, schools, or shopping malls and everything. And most importantly, the metro station is a walkable distance from the SOBHA Atlantis project area. And Vaitala also have a good nightlife. All in all, it's one of the best locations, I think, today to own an apartment. My name is Jaren Matthew. I'm a businessman. I live about 20 kilometers outside of the city, and it's always been my dream to own an apartment in the city. SOBHA is a name that popped up when I started searching for an apartment, and with the brand value of SOBHA, that was one of the first places that I looked into buying an apartment. And SOBHA Atlantis, I thought, was the perfect home for my family. The first thought that came to my mind when I saw the scale model was the space that was available. Plenty of outdoor space, a lot of amenities, especially the relaxing area nearby the lake, or the garden, in which the walking area where we can take a stroll. The concept of the beach was kind of unique, and moreover, the infinity pool also attracted me. So this is one aspect I was looking to when I was buying an apartment, is that I need a lot of open spaces for me and my family to play around. And SOBHA, the scale model was really helpful to convey the idea or the scale of the project to me, which helped me make the final decision. So the model apartment is the one thing that was the final straw in the my decision making. So when I visited the model apartment with my wife, so we got a realistic expectation of what can be done with our apartment when we buy it. It was really spacious as expected. So we wanted a spacious dining room with space for recreational activities. That was there. The balconies were big enough as expected. The rooms were good. The kitchen and the work area. And we also came to know that there were no common wall sharing with other apartments. So all this really helped us make our final decision. Plus, yeah, of course, being the trustworthy builder, that would also mean the quality of construction should also be important. So I've seen a lot of apartments where my friends live with mediocre construction quality. So because a good quality construction, a trustworthy builder will also mean the value of this investment will last for a long time. So that was all factors that I took into consideration when I was going to buy an apartment. And I'm really happy that I have gone with one of the most trusted builders in the country. So I was really excited about this whole thing, and I have shared my excitement of purchasing an apartment with SOBHA with all my friends. I've always recommended SOBHA, whether it's Marina One or Atlantis. So that I've recommended to all my friends and family.
We chose SOBHA because it's world-class quality that was being offered to me, and as luck would have it, with the fantastic team that we have in Kochi, we could come back to them, and I was lucky to get an allotment here. Hi, I'm Praveen and my wife Asha.
We really like this place because there's a lot of, though it's in the heart of the city, it's away from the noise and disturbance, and it's quite peaceful here. A lot of greenery around, and the place is well connected with the metro. We don't have to worry about the traffic.
In fact, where we were staying, we had a huge house, but there was no space management and planning in that. We were close to 2,000 square feet house we were staying in, but we were really amazed at the way things were planned in this flat initially, which we saw. We have been in Mumbai largely, and we heard about SOBHA from abroad as well, and that is why, in fact, her cousins over there in Middle East, they have been talking good about it. And whenever I drive past the SOBHA city at Trichu, and I used to see that so very well planned city. The back end meeting the front end. That means from the brick to mortar to the cupboards and the door, if it's made in your own factory, we don't have to worry, and we have only one person to blame if something goes wrong as well. So that is the enticement that we were banking on. It's pure quality and nothing else.
Since we are moving to this place, it was nice to see the progress, and we were happy that it's making good progress and the building is coming up so well.
I must say that I'm always at fault to trouble them only on a holiday, because that's the only time we get in Kochi. Even whenever I've requested, I've always got a response from them. We thank the management for that. Their positive outlook has been amazing.
We have spoken to our friends and family, and they're all excited and they're eager to come and see the new place. And they're all excited, and they'll be surely coming and seeing the place.
We are also very choosy of whom to tell and what to tell. So we could see that there were 3 or 4 people who were evincing interest here, and I hope they also buy it here. We also need company, And I thank both my wife and the daughter for pushing me to buy this. Thanks a ton.
So, well, it's always been a dream to have an apartment in Kochi, and I'm someone who likes heights, so I wanted to have an entire view of the city wherever I stay. Yeah, our hospital is here in Vaitala, so we wanted an apartment somewhere near our working place. We know getting around the city, the traffic here is a little difficult, so we were looking for an apartment near our working place in Vaitala. Yeah, I'm Dr. Anish. I'm a consultant dermatologist working here in Kochi.
Hi, I'm Riza. I'm doctor working in Craft Hospital. So Vaitla is we have metro nearby, and our workplace is same spot. I think most of the upcoming projects are all looking forward to having in Vaitla, and I think that makes this place quite a promising and easier to access. SOBHA just fills in all the factors that we are looking for. And especially my family, most of my cousins in UAE, they all are staying in SOBHA, or back in Kerala, they have an apartment here. So it was a very appropriate decision that we took, choosing SOBHA when it comes to our next home.
Yeah, I was like bowled over by this model apartment, like we got a perfect insight as to what our home would look like, and the interiors that they've done up, I think SOBHA has done the interiors themselves, so it was like perfect. And we could get a perfect assessment like what the space is going to be like and how can we utilize it, and we could like envision like what our home would be like. So that was really helpful. I think the model apartment has been really well done, and I think that's very important when you visit a new property and you're looking forward to associating with a builder. You would like to know how a home would look like, not just from the outside, but inside as well. So it was perfectly done, and it was a perfect guideline as to envision our future home. So that was perfect. One very important thing I look forward to was the amenities. We have 2 little kids, so we really want them to be at a place where they can have enough space to have their own leisure, like the swimming pool, like the clubhouse that we have, the park, and everything. So yeah, they even have a beach volleyball court. All this is pretty exciting. So that's what I was looking forward to, the amenities. From the inception to now, till today, we've had very much been kept on track with whatever is happening, the construction and everything, and even the payment schedules. Everything has been perfect, and we kind of have that trust now that they will meet their deadlines, because everything has been clearly updated, and we get regular mails and regular calls whenever we require it. So I think that is really helpful. The trust that they built is extremely helpful. Of course, when you're looking at an apartment, when you're looking at a new home, you're looking at construction, we're looking at value for money, amenities, and a lot of things. So I guess when you look at a brand like SOBHA, it's an international brand, and we totally trust them, and we're kind of sure that whatever money we invest, we'll get value for it, and they would meet the timelines, which is extremely important. So, well, we didn't have to think too much when SOBHA was coming up with this project very near to our workplace, and it was perfect.